first of all, fellas, welcome back. I know a lot of people probably slept on the venture that dropped in 2018, so they probably think they haven't heard from you since early 2000s. To be sure, but you guys have been consistently working. What's the trick to actually like surviving in this game right now?
There's no trick to it, man. There's no magic pill God established, which is sowing and reaping. If you sow something, you're gonna get a harvest, you know what I mean? And sowing is just not putting something in the ground, it's the nurturing it, it's protecting it. You know, sometimes you gotta build a little shed so the sun won't destroy it, you know what I mean? It might be animals coming there, you know what I mean? But that's really what it is. And when you're passionate about something, and you have what I like to call a reason why, then how becomes irrelevant, you know what I mean? The no's, the people that don't believe, all of that kind of stuff doesn't matter because you have a reason why you're doing it. It's no different than a parent, man, you know, they go through whatever for their child, you know what I mean? They have a reason why they're doing it, man. They'll move mountains for that kid, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's how I see it, man. You know, music is what we do. And we have a story, man, of when we get into it, you'll see why I'm the way I am with it. Cause it's all, to me, this has all been a divine design for us, man. So, to say the least.
Okay. And since you have a story, you know, we artists like to tell their stories through their music. So what's the story you guys are telling with this new album that you're bringing to us now?
Well, most of our stories are based in love. The base of R&B for us is love, and it's different. It's many different, as you would say, rooted in love. So you're talking about breakup. I realized I was wrong. We was right, or Joe, I'm gonna love you forever. You know, so for us, we based it love and relationship, building families, grown man R&B, you know, well thought out R&B, live it, well produced. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? That's what this album.
It's all about authenticity to add to that. You know what I mean? This album, we're speaking our truth. You know what I mean? Like from David and Dante. Like, you know, in the industry, you got a lot of times, it's a lot of different writers and producers. And not to say that you can't relate to some of that music, you know what I mean? Because these are some great producers out here. You know, you got a lot of hit writers and hit producers that you know how to make a hit record. But this album is not just trying to make a hit record kind of album. This is really our truth of who we are, our experiences, the love and the pain, everything wrapped into one.
Okay. Now, because there's always a shift in how R&B is brought to the masses, how do you stay consistent and how do you stay true to your sound when the general sound is always evolving?
Well, I feel like you said it right there in a nutshell. Like, some people don't realize the question a lot of times. Real to yourself. Like, just think about Stevie Wonder, most of the years as evolved, drastically changed what Stevie Wonder's the big, a lot of people's style, you know, they might have branched off, they got that branch off thing again. They might have branched off, you know, to different stuff, but the base of it is like Stevie or Michael Jackson, say for instance, say they're the two bases. So if you're being true to who you Tony Braxton, when we do pain music, you know what I'm saying? We sell pain. Went back to that, boom, you feel what I'm saying? So that's our lane. That's that's just it for us. We be true to who you know, how we feel. We've always written and delivered. You know, let everybody do them, and you know, stay in our lane basically. That's I think that takes away a lot of fear and uncertainty. Like, you know, how is it going to be? Because things are. Do you? I encourage everybody to you know do them. So
Simple as that. Now let's talk about some of these songs that you've already granted the fans through the pre-orders. I'm gonna tell you the one that I really took to was the Congratulations record. I thought that was real dope. Tell me a little bit about that story. How did that record come about?
We wanted to do something different, you know what I mean? And there have been a lot of breakup records. When it comes to breakup records, we've all heard it, you know what I mean? Usually when you're breaking up with somebody, it's always on a negative tip, you know what I mean? It's always, look what you did, you was a no good, you was a liar, a cheater, or something, heartbreak, you know what I mean? It's so many records on breakup, and we had, you know, we had a bunch of them as well. Where Does Love Go? I mean, we had a ton of those breakup records, but one of the themes of where we are now is having a positive spin on things and really trying to encourage our community through our music. You know what I mean? That's so vital to where we are as men now because of everything that's happened to Black people, everything that's happened in the world. We can no longer contribute to tearing down. So we've got to look at things different with that perspective. You know, having that understanding, it kind of looks at, we're looking at everything different, you know? So to look at how do we do a breakup song, but do it differently? And this is that song, man, that speaks of moving on, not in a negative way, but understanding that there's a bigger picture sometimes. And breakups could actually be the best thing for both people, you know, being mature enough to know that I'm closing this door so that God can open up another door for me. You know what I mean? And realizing that all the problems we had nothing to do with me or you. It was really by design. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you realize there's a bigger hand at play, then you can let go of all your emotions and how you feel, because you know you want to argue and look at what you did and all of that kind of stuff. But really, you know, sometimes when God is doing something or life is teaching you lessons, you realize that I wasn't supposed to be there anyway, and now I'm with the person I'm supposed to be with. And you know, it's just it's a different perspective on moving on, you know what I mean, and breaking up. So we wanted to really do something different, you know, something that I think a lot of people, especially at the age I'm at, I'm 45 years old, you know what I mean? So at the age I'm at now, it's just a grown man perspective and a mature perspective on breakup, you know?
Okay.
Just to add one little thing back into it, but a lot of people use our music, our rap music, our R&B music, soundtracks to their life. And as artists, we got to deny that. You know what I'm saying? So songs like this is one of those kind of songs that we feel like will do a lot of people a real mature perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Because they will actually listen to a song for advice. Like a lot of people that don't have it.
So many people I know do that, man. It's crazy.
They have no one to turn to. We pray for those people. So these type of, I mean, it's about healing and about growing up, about being grown man. I just had to throw that in there.
Okay. Well, another question for you, as far as you saying people go to songs for advice, they go to songs for therapy. Is there a song in particular on the Rebirth that was therapy for you to write and record?
Congratulations.
That's it?
So that was definitely one of those songs. I listen to that song now, it kind of moved me in a way, you know, even though I'm the kind of person that, you know, when I was young, I would listen to songs like Michael Jackson, when he was young, he did that song, I'll Be There. That song used to have me in tears uncontrollably when I was a kid. You know, it was certain, I would listen to certain class. My mom used to sing opera back in Guyana, South America. So she's a classically trained, whatever. Certain classical pieces I would hear and it would just do something to me. So music has always been therapy, but Congratulations is one of those songs that definitely, not even the subject matter, it's something about the spirit of that song that does something to me, you know what I mean? That puts me in a certain kind of vibe, you know? But there's other songs like, album cover right here.
I had to do the same thing.
Yes, sir. We gotta throw that in there like that,
Yes,
that new album.
I had to
songs like Only One I See.
Look, bro, listen. Let me
Jump in.
quick. Let me pick up what you wrote. Look,
go ahead, brother.
Album, right? I'm gonna say I'm gonna cut into but I'm gonna say the album though, because I really was kind of put out this project that we did before this, you know, especially, you know, excited new label, excited with our new management, we was gonna do. I wanted to push the project before this because I feel like the project before this, our last album on the label, I feel like is Reasonable Doubt album, so to speak, like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Between those two albums. So the label was like, we want. So for me, album is basically what you're talking about. Like, first of all, to be a writer, you got to be vulnerable. It's very vulnerable. Writers don't even like to be around people because you got to be vulnerable a certain way. You dig deep, and sometimes if you're like, you know what I'm saying. So, but to get into it real, my brother go between Congrats and Your Body for me. You know what I mean? Your Body is a song we did with Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone, my bad. Crazy Bone from, and it's like it's a spin on an up song that you would hear when a man is talking about body. You know what I'm saying? It's like positive spin on it. So you inspire me. You feel me? You make me respect you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I see you in the gym, grinding. You working, but you still hitting the gym, trying to look good. Make me want to get my like, but it's sexy at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? For me, that song was tapping in for me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I attract to those kind of women that, you know, that be going extra hard, shape and all of that kind of bang.
The album, all right. But they know what they need to do. They can head to all the streaming platforms. They can stream that. They can download that. They can hit you guys up on social media to let you know what they feeling, what's their therapy, all of that, you know. So fellas, I appreciate your time today. I know you guys are consistently doing your thing. So once again, y'all are bringing another project for the R&B lovers. Y'all be sure to check that out. Ruff Endz. Before I let you go, though, I gotta let you know one song that you guys did way back in the day. You probably don't even remember it. With my man Latif, Without You, from his album Love in the First. I still play that song and I still play that album. It's just, this is a dope moment.
That's a vibe. Look, they ain't never give me the credit on that joint.
Why not?
I produced that joint, original. Like, it's crazy. The guy that we was at a production house and they did the ooh-wee on that thing, got their producer. But, you know, Latif is still my man. He ain't had nothing to do with it. But had to throw that in there too. God dang it. Y'all owe me, god damn it. But at official Ruff Endz on Instagram and Facebook. Follow us. You know, we got the new the video is coming out from premiering next Friday, April 2nd, when the album drops as well. So go pre-order the album as well at www.srgstore.com. you can get one of these right now. We have a signed autograph postcard that we
Please.
signed, and we'll send that to you as well. So you can get you know, really get a personal touch if y'all, the R&B love, the real R&B people that, you know about these CDs still, you know what I mean?
Right.
So go follow us, man. We got a lot of stuff that we could be doing. We got a Ruff Endz documentary that's gonna be coming in a few months as well. So definitely stay up with us. This summer, you will see us on tour as well. So appreciate your time, man. We thank you for having us, man. And we appreciate the platform that you have for groups like us, man, still keeping R&B alive and strong.
Yes, sir. Well, you guys have a great one. We'll be on the lookout for it. And of course, I'll let y'all know which tracks speak personally to my soul as well.
Oh, you know, I definitely need to know, but we definitely, as writers and, you know, as a producer, we definitely want to know. Because sometimes we in here, we don't know, you know, how everybody going to take it. Sometimes we do something and it's like, that's not the one. But Congratulations is one of those songs. We kind of, I think we hit, but we both, me and Dante, is one of our favorite songs on the album, I must say. And I think everybody's feeling the same way. So shout out to all the platforms that's supporting Heart and Soul, XM, Spotify, DJ Nice, all the people that's adding us to the playlist. We love y'all, man. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
To all the fans as well.
Yes, sir. You guys have a great one.
You too, brother. Be blessed.
All right. You too.